Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. The Machakos Governor Honorable Wavinya Ndeti visited Siaya County, Raila's home turf, at a time when political realignments and regroupings seems to be heightened. And she was reloaded with a message that many believe is from the Kamba Nation. A message that many believe was from Kalonzo Musyoka himself. You know, in Kenya, we play tribal politics. And if you've studied the Kenyan politics, some of these de facto leaders or regional kingpins have got their foot soldiers. If you hear Murkomen or Oscar Sudi speak, then you can take it to the bank that that is the voice of William Samoei Ruto. If you listen to Gladys Wanga speak or Junet Mohammed, you can almost be certain that that is Raila Odinga. If you listen to Wavinya Ndeti say something, most probably that message is from Kalonzo Musyoka. Because I believe that when Wavinya Ndeti was about to visit Nyanza, they must have met with Kalonzo or had a phone call, and they had discussed what she was going to say. You know, Wavinya Ndeti confronted Governor James Orengo, and of course she wanted this message to reach none other than Raila Odinga and the people of Nyanza. Wavinya Ndeti explicitly explained that they have supported Raila Odinga previously for a period of 15 years. That is 3 election years. They were in CORD in 2013. Kalonzo supported Raila. Then in 2017, they were in NASA. Kalonzo remained with Raila. In 2022, having been denied even an opportunity to become Raila's running mate, Kalonzo, against all odds, and I remember that very shocking declaration in Jacaranda, he supported Raila again. And Wavinya Ndeti is saying that that kind of support cannot be taken for granted, and he is now challenging the Luo community and Raila Odinga arudishe mkono.
Unajua sisi kama jamii ya Wakamba tumesupport baba sana miaka 15, 15 years tukiwa nyuma yenu, na hiyo miaka 15 Raila alipata kura mingi hata kushinda, and I can give you the figures because I have them, hata kushinda constituencies zingine za hapa Ujaluoni. Mimi nataka kuambia governor, mimi nimechaguliwa na chama ya Wiper na Kalonzo Musyoka ameamua kuomba kiti ya rais. Kwa hivyo sasa nyinyi ni marafiki zetu, tumetembea na nyinyi miaka 15, kujeni hata nyinyi mtembee na sisi. Si ndio hivyo? 15 years of sacrificing. Sisi mpaka hata nilikuwa kasichana. When I was campaigning for him, I was a young girl. Sasa nimekuwa mama amekomaa. Tunaomba tafadhali hata nyinyi msimame na, because we have been faithful. We have been faithful. And it is also good for you to be faithful to us.
Kindly subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell if you are watching us for the first time. This will allow YouTube to notify you whenever we release a video like this. Kindly like and share our videos. Thank you very much for your continued support. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to read just 3 comments. When Wavinya Ndeti posted this on her X handle, and I want to begin with this comment from Makau Muli. Makau is saying kitendawili, asante ya punda ni mateke. Jibu ni, and I think he's trying to allude to the fact that Kalonzo has supported Raila, and Raila seems to be endorsing William Samoei Ruto. Raila is not with Kalonzo Musyoka. Someone here is telling Wavinya that I want to remind my sister Wavinya Ndeti, I come from Nyanza. Your brother Kalonzo Musyoka is not serious in his quest. Now Ruto is going around campaigning while Mr. Watermelon is busy grazing his livestock, waiting for endorsement from us Luos. Bure sana. Presidency is not given. And another person is saying they want. Chart your own way without asking for support. Grow some balls, banner. Now, if you listen to those three comments, some, for example, Macau is coming from that area, and I believe he feels Kalonzo has been betrayed. This one from Nyanza. Nyanza believe in radical politics, and most people feel that Kalonzo should go out there and start campaigning. And another person is saying, please chart your own path so that if anyone will come to support you, they will meet you when the train has left. How many believe that Raila should support Kalonzo Musyoka? From where I sit, because there are two arguments, there's a group of people or a group or a school of thought that is saying that Kalonzo betrayed Raila in 2007 when he joined Mwai Kibaki. And therefore, for the 15 years that he supported Raila, it was only but trying to reciprocate and undo the blunder that he made in 2007. Some people still argue that maybe had he not supported Mwai Kibaki, it would have been a game changer or something of the sort. But there's another school of thought that is saying no. It is time to give back to Kalonzo Musyoka. From where I sit, Raila has tried. Raila has contested for a period, how many times? I don't know, from 1992. And Raila has done just enough to this country. And I know the last one, they say a good dancer knows when to leave the floor. And Raila didn't leave early enough, and therefore many people feel that he has messed after joining Kasongo. But from where I sit, I personally believe that Kalonzo should be given a chance. And I want you to understand that this is coming at a time when Kalonzo has suffered a double blow. Kalonzo believed that Raila was going to support him. That support is still elusive. Kalonzo believed that Uhuru Kenyatta could render him that support and endorsement. Uhuru has abandoned Kalonzo, and instead he has gone for Matiangi. And Matiangi has complicated the matrix for Kalonzo Musyoka alliance that they are talking about: Okia Mutata, Martha Karua, George Natembeya, Kalonzo Musyoka, Matiangi, and all that. When you listen to the argument of many, they feel Fred Matiangi is the one. And even in Mount Kenya, people are now divided. Do we give to Kalonzo? Because Kalonzo was endorsed by Rigathi Gachagua, but Uhuru has endorsed Matiangi. So that has really complicated matters. And that is why Kalonzo Musyoka really wishes that Raila would say Kalonzo Tosha. Because even in Luo Nyanza, people are divided. There are those people are saying that, Luos have been misused for so long. It is high time to support Zakayo, whether he's bad or good. We should support him. And a discussion for another day. But ladies and gentlemen, from where I sit, I believe Kalonzo should be supported this time around. Kalonzo has got experience. Not only that, if you look at the politicians that now would want to inherit Ruto's seat, Kalonzo has got a whooping 2.5 million votes that he controls. If you look at the votes in Ukambani, in all the counties, that is Machakos, Makueni, and Kitui. And then you add with the other cabas from Mombasa, Nairobi, and in all the corners of Kenya. Because we play tribal politics. Charity begins at home. You need to galvanize your support before you move to any other place. That is what William Ruto did. He becomes a kingpin in Rift Valley before he extends it outside there. Raila becomes a kingpin in Nyanza before he extends. Rigathi Gachagua right now, I believe, is the kingpin in Mount Kenya. And that is the reason why he was impeached. They were saying he's now playing tribal politics. So Kalonzo has got some support. You know, these people, all the politicians, will always use us as their negotiating tools. Kalonzo sits and says, I've got 2.5. Raila says, mimi niko na Luo Nyanza, maybe 3 million or 2 million. And then now we spread it to maybe Northeastern and all that. So Kalonzo has that. Kalonzo is a man who believes he has never rubbed shoulders the wrong way with anybody. He's never controversial, and that is running well with some people. But there's a part of this country that does not believe in that kind of polite, kind of passive politics. They believe that you need to be active. But the reason why Kalonzo has decided to take on Raila, or rather to ask him publicly to support him, is because Raila has gone for the AU seat. What happens in the event that Raila does not get it? Let me tell you, Raila must just decide to contest for presidency in the country. Don't dismiss that. Raila is a politician. And when he does that, he cannot contest alone. They will start a coalition. He might even join the Natembea group so that they say, let us have delegates who will decide who to run. When Raila is in that camp, most likely because of his age, they will tell him, we will give you because you're a one-term president. So Kalonzo is doing that to send a message that this time round, I'm not going to support anyone. Because if Kalonzo does not get it this time round, he can forget about it. And this is the reason. Raila, Kalonzo, Mudavadi, Ruto, and all that will have it very rough after 2027. Because look at the age of these young tax, people like Babu Owino, people like Edwin Sifuna, Murkomen, Cherargai, people like Ndindi Nyoro. Where do you think they will go? People like Johnson Sakaja. And I'm not looking at the record of someone the way he has performed. I'm just saying, I'm looking at their ages and their ambition. They are politicians, whether they have failed or not. They are politicians and they are ambitious. What happens after 2027? For example, Sakaja does this to maybe, just an example, if he does his 2 terms after 2027 as a governor, then what does he become? They can only accept to be a deputy president or be president. And in 2032, I can tell you that this young generation, mostly the millennials, will want to take the leadership of this country. So it is time for Kalonzo Musyoka, and he's making it very explicit that he's not going to support anyone. He's also coming out to challenge the news that we have supported you as the Kamba Nation. So that anyone who will vote with his conscience, without listening blindly to others, can also say, let us give back to Kalonzo Musyoka. And I think Kalonzo must go out and start campaigning. One of the weaknesses that he has is that he sits there pretty, and this is not working well for him. Many people feel that he's waiting for endorsement. Well, endorsement can come, but let it find Kalonzo on the way. Kalonzo must be on top of the vehicles, and he should start campaigning. I'm against this idea of calling for press conferences, just criticizing. Kalonzo must go out there and he must show people, because I know people believe in him, but he must go out there and showcase some brevity so that people can see this is the man. When people look at Fred Okengo Matiangi and the way he's strict and the way he performed at the security docket and the education docket, they feel this is the man. Kalonzo suffers from being too polite. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think, but Kalonzo has taken the war to Raila's backyard. He should not relent. He must go for it. Some people are also arguing that maybe there is an element of finance. When you don't have money, it is very difficult to start campaigning early. But Kalonzo must spread his wings, because you never know. Once this coalition has been formed, they will decide on who to take the mantle. It will be very sad if they try to force Kalonzo to support Fred Matiangi. Kalonzo cannot deputize anybody now. Of course, that can only happen if Kenyans who are the electorates tell him, support someone because we are going to vote for you as a pair. I don't know what you think, but I think Wavinya and Ndeti confronted the Luo Nyanza nation, and she's telling the Luos, we have stood with you.